Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk F1. I'm joined by Charl. We're going to be doing commentary on the Portimao Grand Prix in Portugal. So who needs David Croft and Martin Brundle? Then you got me and Charl. Like, trust me, guys, there's levels to this. We'll be giving you live radio as it happens, so you can hear what the drivers are saying. And I've got the TV here on my desk now. But I also have a TV over there, and we will keep you updated on what's happening at Old Trafford. Because as it stands, Old Trafford is under siege. The game is in doubt now because United fans have gone on to the pitch. But they're also outside the hotel, preventing the players from leaving. This will be a huge statement if this game does not go ahead. If it does, I may have a match reaction. I'm unsure at this moment. But we're on Formula One. But before we start, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Charl, how are we doing?
Yeah, no, I'm good. It's been an eventful morning in football. It really has. I think we're all kind of hooked into the stages of it. I mean, in other good news, Chelsea women's football team have made it to the Champions League final for the first time ever in their history, like ever. You know, Wolfsburg have always managed to kick us out in the quarterfinals or the semi-finals. So I'm buzzing for this. We beat Wolfsburg, we beat Bayern Munich. So yeah, I think we can. Chelsea women can win the Champions League this season.
It's certainly looking like that. Luckily I've really adapted my game to all of this, because now I can really find out what's going on, and we can give you all the up-to-date news as we get it. Awaiting obviously updates on what's going to happen, which at this precise moment there's obviously no news from anyone at the moment, so we shall see. But I do want to quickly cover one thing. Last night I see all the comments that are put on these videos, so whether that's live or whether that's not, and to come at one of my panelists that came from another channel because they don't wish to work with them, and to call them a rat is totally unacceptable, and it will not be tolerated. That sort of abuse online is disgusting. To be calling people rats and to be having a go at people for coming onto a different channel, totally wrong, right? I also want to confirm that watching Formula One is not copyrighted to one channel. I have to make that evident, right? I wouldn't normally start a rant off like this, but Formula One is not copyrighted to one channel on YouTube. Other people are more than in their right to do Formula One watch-alongs. So I absolutely want to do that then, right? I absolutely want to be very clear on that word. Now, I know exactly where they're coming from, and if that abuse carries on, that will be notified to the police and to the authorities, because as this weekend, people are doing a blackout, you're then going to give abuse online. So I know exactly who is in charge of that channel, and I know where their abuse is coming from. They will be forwarded to the police if this carries on. I'm making myself very clear there. This channel does not stand for hate or racism or any form of discrimination. That's my rant done. We're going to do it at Formula One, but I wanted to make that abundantly clear, because if I see any more of their messages come up on my channel or in the comments abusing panelists, I'll take it straight to the police. And yes, this is how I see it. Lanzi saying Manu fans on the pitch, learning from the best. All right, fine. Here's a mouse then. Who are you calling a mouse? Who are you calling a mouse? Professor saying, if this was one of your regular panelists abusing other channels, you should ban them from the channel. Well, it wasn't one of my regulars. No, it was another.
And then he says all regular watchers. It was another channel, basically. We know who it is. We know who it's coming from. I think it's so hypocritical. Yeah. I think it's so hypocritical that we've come to this situation where we were in the reverse situation and they threatened us, and they're doing the same thing. If that doesn't have hypocrite stamped all over your forehead, then you're a mug. Like, don't be a hypocrite. Like, stick to your standards. And if you can't have standards, jog on. Like, for real.
I totally agree. I mean, we just won't stand for it. Other people are more than entitled to come and do another channel, right? They're not contractually obliged to go on one channel for the rest of their lives. They are an independent person who has their own mind and is able to do their own thing. So as I said, the comment has been deleted. But if I see any, but I have screenshotted the comment before I deleted it. So I know exactly where it is, and I will take it to the authorities if this continues to happen. We are making a stand. So up to you, mate. And the person who's doing this, you know exactly who you are. And you'll probably watch this. So I've made myself clear. I will take action. Lanzi saying, was it Peter Raymond? No, it wasn't. He's come into the chat, but he's never abused a panelist. You can abuse me all you like. That I couldn't give a flying fuck what you think.
Niall, send me the screenshots. I do not know what this comment is. I have been away from Twitter and Instagram, so I don't know. I'm busy doing my boycott still, so I literally have no idea what's going on.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure it's in one. I'm pretty sure it's in one of my emails. I'll send it to you in a bit.
Jesus Christ. Like, why does this need to happen?
Abuse is unacceptable and not welcome. Totally agree.
Especially on a weekend when we're all boycotting to kind of like, a lot of people are boycotting. Lots of big people are boycotting to kind of stop racism, which the abuse that comes with racism. And you think it's, I'm sorry. Like, nah. It's just stupid.
No. It is totally stupid. But as I say, the people who are doing it, they know who they are, and they'll be dealt with by the authorities if I see any more. You can abuse me all you like. Other people, not acceptable. So, but to Formula One, let's get on to some Formula One. Let's do that. So, firstly, we'll start off with looking at the grid. The grid is as such. We've got Bottas and Hamilton, so a Mercedes front row, with a Red Bull second row of Verstappen and Perez, Sainz and Ocon in 5th and 6th, Norris and Leclerc in 7th and 8th, Gasly in 9th, Vettel 10th, Russell 11th, Giovinazzi 12th, Alonso 13th, Tsunoda 14th, Raikkonen 15th, Ricciardo 16th, Lance Stroll 17th, Latifi is in 18th, Mick Schumacher is in 19th, with Nikita Mazepin in 20th. So that is the grid. The track is a very, very hilly track, as Charl will be able to confirm after watching it on Qualified yesterday. I don't think she really understood what I meant by it was a roller coaster, and I think
to be
she
fair,
does
it
now.
Just looks like a roller coaster, and I was like, oh my god, is that a roller coaster? but actually it's a track.
And in a Formula One car, it probably feels like a roller coaster. Very,
Literally.
very hilly, but the drivers do enjoy it. That is for sure.
Yeah. At least it's not raining. That's the only thing I can say is at least it's not raining.
Oh no, rain would have made this even better. Rain would have made it even better. This is the track layout, though. As I say, the start-finish straight is obviously the checkered flag. Down to turn 1, which is down a hill, 2 right-handers before you get a sharp 90-degree right-hander on turn 3, up to turn 4. Then obviously around turn 5. Turn 6 is flat out in a Formula One car before you gently tap the brakes into turn 7, slam the brakes into turn 8 before you go up to turn 9, and then up to turn 10 and 11 before you go downhill on turn 12. Then obviously around to turn 13, another 90-degree left-hander. Then turn 14 is a sweeping one before turn 15 is pretty much flat out. Turn 15, the last corner. If you know Formula One, it reminds me a lot of the old Catalonia circuit. Very much the old Catalonia circuit. A very lovely sweeping right-hander as you approach your start-finish straight. But it's a lovely track. That's all I'm going to say. It is a beautiful track. A comment here. So, who's been in the Grand Prix? I'm saying Max Verstappen.
I think Verstappen.
Max is a little bit angry, and that is not what you want to see when you're about to do something with Max.
No, you don't want to see a pissed off Max Verstappen. That would be my worst nightmare. And if I was Lewis Hamilton, I'd get the fuck out of his way. I wouldn't be playing no games. I'd be like, no. I'd just be like, no. I think Max also is very. I think he's really disappointed in the race. That he did the qualifiers he did yesterday, and I think he's going to come out with. I also think Lando Norris is going to get 3rd place, which I've said since yesterday that I think he's going to get 3rd place. And last time I said it, he got it. So
I think this one might be a little bit more difficult for him, but I do understand. the theory.
Yeah, I feel like his qualifiers weren't awful, so I'm not.
Oh, they've got him off the pitch.
Oh, that's
a shame. Manchester United, you failed yet again. Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, of course they do.
Obviously, United they failed again as they normally do. You're just a failure of a club, really. So congratulations, and I hope you lose tonight. In fact, actually, I don't really like Liverpool too much either. Fuck it. I hope you draw. Deep saying, what corner will Mazepin spin out? Probably turn 1. Knowing Mazepin, probably in the first 3 corners, I reckon. Deep saying Mazepin for P20 odds on, lads. Yeah, it's a strong chance so that could happen. And what lap do you reckon Mazepin will spin out? I'd probably first lap.
I think. Do you know what? I think he might get to the 2nd lap. I feel like I'm being generous today. I'm going to give him the 2nd lap, and I'm going to give him corner 9. Corner 9, he's going to spin out, I think. But you never know.
I do understand that.
But he will spin out at one point during this lovely race. He will at one point decide to.
Wow. Apparently United fans fired flares at the TV crew at Old Trafford.
Wow. This is do you know what? It's getting to a point now where like the Glazers need to step down or someone's going to get hurt.
Well, and the media also need to. I don't know if they've managed to get the players out of the hotel yet. They're all hiding upstairs watching from the windows. Lanzi saying he's like me when I played F1 for the first time. Yeah, I hear that. I reckon he's going to spin out in the pit straight. I mean, that would be quite amusing. I don't know if he's quite going to go that far, but there's always that possibility. And Matthew saying, what time does the race start? The race starts in 4 minutes' time. So As I say, I've got it on the screen here, and I'm also checking out the Arsenal. We'll keep you updated on the Arsenal score as it happens as well. And we'll see.
But I don't get how they got past security, to be honest. It says by the looks of it, this afternoon's game against the Reds will likely be called off.
Who's saying that?
It's saying on the live, you know, when it says the live blog of what's going on.
Yeah.
It said, hold on, where is it? I've got to find it again. Hold on. It says there's currently no sign of security or police moving on. By the looks of it, it looks like the afternoon game against the Reds will likely be called off.
Wow. I've got Sky Sports News on my phone just in. Oh, of course they're all fucking boycotting it because they're a bunch of. Oh. I don't even know where we obviously them doing social media boycott. It doesn't really help. To be honest. Anyway, it doesn't really help anyway. I'm a deep saying I saw the live stream of one of the fans who stormed the pitch. They jumped over a fence and they were pretty poor security, to be honest.
Yeah.
Normally is with United. But I suppose if a player wants to deal with it, they have that possibility. Did United fans call in Noble to get rid of protesters? I don't think so. I don't quite think they got Noble to get rid of them, but we shall see.
Yeah, they're still outside. They're still outside the hotel at the minute.
This is mad. Obviously, as I say, we will bring updates as we go. Which this is completely bonkers. This is completely bonkers. If the game does get postponed, we'll obviously let you know. But as of now, it's still on, I believe. As it stands, but we await more information as I say. But yeah. But back to Formula One. The Formula One is definitely going on. I can confirm this, right? I can confirm Formula One is definitely not under any sort of protest. They are
just showing us starting grids.
Oh, I've got Valtteri Bottas, so I might be ahead of you for once again.
I'm starting grid. They're showing me George Russell and Giovanni's.
Right, I'll pause it in a second. I think you're ahead of me. Right, tell me when you see Max Verstappen's eyes.
Okay.
You'll definitely know what I'm on about.
I'm just seeing the flag at the minute. They're showing me all the cars.
Breaking: Manchester United team and club staff haven't yet left the Lowry Hotel due to an ongoing protest. Kickoff is expected to be delayed today, possibly cancelled. I've seen
Bottas's eyes. I can see Bottas's eyes.
Yep, you're about to see Max's.
I'm still at Bottas's. Oh, I'm at Hamilton's now.
Max will be right next.
I can see them now.
Excellent. So we are all linked together. But we'll see, and as I say, we'll keep you updated with what's going on. Chris saying Liverpool being told match will go ahead as planned. Well, good luck, because you haven't got an opposition yet. Maybe Liverpool have just told themselves that so they can get 3 points, because to be fair, Klopp is a bit of a fraud. But what have we got here? I'm a deep saying Legends has it. Petr Cech is about to put on his helmet and fly to Old Trafford to shout at fans to give him time. Yes, he is. Big up to Chris in the chat as well. They should make a Formula Super League with NASCAR, F1, F2, F3 and IndyCar and Le Mans cars on the grid. I don't think that'll go very well. Liverpool, that one. Just me, but Daniel Ricciardo looks a bit like Benrahma. I don't know if I'd quite say that that I would say that he looks like Benrahma, but I suppose yeah.
And we are off. We're on the formation lap.
We've got the formation lap. I was just about to say we're not off at the moment.
No, but we're off as in like the formation lap is going ahead. Like we've got movement.
As I said, what the fans on the pitch should have done is just destroy the pitch. If you didn't want this game to go ahead, if you wanted to make a stand, you should have dug up parts of the pitch so that it was unplayable.
Facts.
Chris saying, shame to hear about the abuse aimed at one of the panel. Yes, it is, Chris. That is for sure. But we handle it. We do handle it. And I kick off as I normally do. But yeah, I'm still yet to get an update. I'm sure Charl will also update if she wants to get.
Yeah, no.
I'm a deep saying I want to trigger Charlotte and say that Timo Werner is better than Drogba. Wow.
But that's not triggering me because that's the biggest joke in the world. You don't even believe that, so it's not triggering. Like if you said something more realistic, maybe I would be triggered. But yeah, that's not even triggering at all. Like, come on, hun.
I just realised that my tracker was ahead, so I needed to pause my tracker just waiting for the start. As I see, they're lining up, or about to line up. That is for sure. Newcastle look like they're protesting and not going out. They're like dirty Arsenal players. We don't want to be with them. They smell. Crikey. This is going to be an interesting one as Toto Wolff looks on.
Apparently, games are still the Sundays. It's understood Sunday's afternoon match against Liverpool will still go ahead at 4:30 as scheduled, although the teams have yet to arrive at Old Trafford. Liverpool have been held back at their team hotel by Greater Manchester Police. So the police are holding Liverpool back, and protesters are holding United back.
Protesters don't need the police to do that part. They're quite happy to do it themselves. But back to the real action of the day. We are about to see 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go. And here we go. Who have we got? Bottas gets a good start. Verstappen right behind Lewis, straight into turn 1. It's Bottas, Hamilton, Verstappen.
Come on, Verstappen, man. Come on, Verstappen.
Sainz has got past Perez. Perez has now dropped down to 4th. This is a bit mad. A bit mad on lap 1. Someone saying R.I.P. Kimmy. Not sure what that's about.
Who's just smoked the wheel?
Lock up there from that looks like Stroll. But the front 3 are obviously Bottas, Hamilton, and Max Verstappen, all on the medium tyres. Sainz is on the softs. Perez is on the medium as well. George Russell still in 11th, but Raikkonen just been overtaken by Giovinazzi. Mazepin is still last as always, but Mazepin has actually got past all the corners, which is quite remarkable.
Yay! Well done.
So far he's managed to get.
No, I was just congratulating for so far. Like, I know that by the second he'll probably be like done.
Most probably. And on to start-finish straight we go. And there's already a huge lead between Sainz and... Oh! There's some debris there. Oh, yeah. Raikkonen has lost his front wing. I'm not sure how that's happened. Kimi Raikkonen into the gravel trap. And Kimi Räikkönen has decided to call it a day. Kimi has decided to call it a day.
Oh, shit.
All right, and safety car is out. So there is a safety car out into lap 2, which I'm not awfully surprised about. I'm not surprised about that at all.
Oh, you can see it flying.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happened there.
All I can see is it flying and it goes under him.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if there was any contact. So he's had contact with Giovinazzi. He's had contact with his teammate. And
yeah, but Giovinazzi touched him. It wasn't.
Yeah, I think he's just yeah, I think he hit his own teammate by the looks of it anyway. But safety car is going to come through the pit lane because of debris on the start-finish straight. That's what the RIP Kimi meant. That is what that meant. And Lanzi saying Mazepin is still in the race. I know. That's more shocking than United still having players to play today. The fans, don't let this shit happen. Don't let the match happen. Your voices will be much stronger by not allowing that to happen. That is for sure. But obviously, all the drivers are going to come through the pit lane here at Portimao. Still 1-0 against Newcastle and Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal leading. Any team radio from Kimi? I can let you know now. No, we've got team radio of Daniel Ricciardo. Let me make sure that there we go. Yeah, boy. Daniel Ricciardo just saying make some good shit happen today. I understand. I do understand. But as I say, safety car is out due to Kimi Räikkönen and some front wing damage. The front wing basically all over the place. Chris saying, can I come on now? Yes, you can, mate. I will get you the link right now. That's what I want. It's lucky I've upgraded half my shit because else this would get annoying and irritating. Invite guests. There we go. Sorted. Twitter. But yeah, it was a good start from Lando as well. Lando obviously up into 6th, overtaking Ocon.
Woohoo!
The driver track is saying. The driver track is saying all in the pit.
Are they in the pits now?
They've got the driver tracker saying they're all in the pits, but that's because the safety car has to take them through the pits. But yeah, we'll see. It was a good start from Max, and to be fair, this may benefit Max more than others.
Yeah.
I did see. Oh, United. That's. No, still can't see anything. An Arsenal fan has tweeted, disgraceful scenes from Old Trafford, fan protesting on the pitch and the Lowry Hotel in Manchester. Peaceful protests are good, but what we are seeing is sad and shocking. Grow up. They are doing this because they're making a stand. Just because you want to continue to have your club run by shit owners doesn't mean everyone else has to. They've not hurt any people. They've not hurt anyone. They've just hurt United's or the Glazers' pride, because pride is definitely going to have been hurt when security's been breached and you look like a bunch of muppets. But we are joined by Chris. Chris, we're on lap 4. I don't know what lap you're on or if you're ahead. But what have you made of the start of the Grand Prix?
Yeah, Yeah, 1 lap ahead, so I'll pause it.
Excellent. Let me know where you are so I can tell you when to not have it paused. David Luiz looks like he's injured.
Woohoo! Sorry, that was way too exciting.
It's quite funny. Not funny, obviously. Injuries are never funny, but it's funny that Arteta's rested him in a nothing game against Newcastle and not a big game in the semi-final, which is, I think, quite amusing. But yeah, Chris, what have you made of the race so far, and whereabouts are you, so I know where to tell you?
Well, I'm just on lap 5, just beginning.
Just beginning lap 5.
Yeah.
Right,
And
cool.
as for the race, I'm a bit surprised about Bottas having a good start, but I think Tyler Sainz had a good start as well, didn't they?
Yeah. We are on lap 5 now.
There we go.
Bottas has just crossed the start-finish straight. But yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah, it was a good start. Ricardo got a good start as well, as you expect. And the classic Kimi Raikkonen moment, isn't it?
Yeah, this is very true. Although I do feel that Bottas might not win the race. He might be told to let Hamilton past.
Sorry.
I feel for him, but maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. Amadeep saying, I missed the green Aston Martin safety car already. Yeah, I think they're swapping it between tracks, aren't they? I think this race is obviously the red Mercedes. Mercedes being the safety car for many years now. It's interesting that Mercedes and Aston Martin are the ones that surely they should have a safety car that isn't of a constructor. Get like Ford in there. Chuck him in a Ford Focus. Put him in a Ford Focus. that will teach him. That will teach him.
Well, the main thing is at least there was no fans on the track. At least there was no fans protesting on the track. F1
track. Yeah, this is very true. We had that in Silverstone though, didn't we? We had an incident in Silverstone where a spectator ran onto a track, which was you might have been too young to have seen that. I remember seeing it on videos. It was very 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 dangerous though. Very dangerous. I think it was like 2004. Very very dangerous to be doing that though.
Yeah, I would have been like 4 or 5 years old, probably.
I mean that's fair. Amadeep saying Ferrari's front wing looks like there's a spider on it. They should put Daddy Sainz in a rally car as the safety car. Yeah, really give him some advantage there. But obviously still behind the safety car as we await. See what other team radio has come through, if any. All right. We've got team radio from Max Verstappen.
So what happened there? Contact between Raikkonen and another car didn't have eyes on it. He lost his strong wing. There's a lot of debris in the start-finish straight.
Just saying there's a lot of debris in the start-finish straight. Quote from Christian Horner, we need Sergio in play, so it's going to be vital for him to clear Carlos. So already being told that Carlos Sainz is going to get rammed off the track by Perez. Christian's like, nah, fuck it, deal with it. Brakes are very hot, Bottas is told by his team. He knows he's going to have to nail this restart with his teammate behind him, likely to have a slight benefit of tow when the safety car pulls in. The safety car is ending on this lap, though. Safety car in this lap. Bottas is now the pacemaker. Last team radio is from Daniel Ricciardo.
Daniel, engine oil fuel temperatures are a bit hot. That's left-hand side, cool left-hand side of the car if you can.
Right, and we're on the restart, and Bottas, he's not gone yet. He's going to wait for as long as physically possible. He's gone. He's gone just before they start the finish straight. On to lap 7. Bottas leads Hamilton, who leads Max Verstappen. And Verstappen is Verstappen, he's done it. Max Verstappen has overtaken the granddad of Formula One, the shittest driver on the grid in Lewis Hamilton. Yay. Max Verstappen is in second. He's now going to be chasing Valtteri Bottas. And Perez has overtaken Sainz, as has Lando Norris. And Lando Norris has overtaken Sergio Perez. Lando Norris going up to 4th position. Perez down in 5th. Lando making a great start in this safety car restart. The current top 6 is Bottas, Verstappen, Hamilton, Norris, Perez, Sainz. That is the
Leclerc's just overtaken Ocon.
He's also just overtaken. Oh yeah, he has, yeah. But that is how they are start. That is how it is at the moment. Is that another safety car? I've currently got a safety car on my tracker.
Oh no!
Is there another? Oh no, that's come off now. Maybe there was a bit of issue. Oh no, it's because I'm way behind. There we go. On lap 8. Right.
Bottas has just set the fastest lap with 1:23.5.
Yeah. Hamilton has just turned. I think Hamilton has just done the fast. Well, he will do. I'm a little bit ahead now. I'm on lap 9 on the tracker. I'm a bit surprised. I'm a bit ahead, but Ricciardo is putting in a shift, not going to lie. Yep, up to 11th. He obviously started the race in 16th, so a great start from Daniel Ricciardo. A very poor start from Verstappen, and that puts Verstappen in the lead of the championship as we speak.
I think he would rather win the race though for Verstappen. Did that point step up?
Yeah, I'm buzzing that Verstappen took over.
Yeah, it was everyone was expecting Lewis to be the one to get the toe from Valtteri, but it was in fact Max that was getting the toe from Lewis. They're just showing the overtake of Lando Norris onto Sergio Perez. Max is really pulling it out the bag as we speak. And now I'm linked up on my tracker as well. The wind is literally giving them a lovely kick up the backside down the straight. The gap from Max to Valtteri is 0.7 seconds. The gap to Verstappen and Lewis is 0.6. So it's going to be quite tight. They're getting away. And the issue is now it's a 2v1 situation. It is a 2v1 situation. Both Mercedes are going to gang up on Max. He really needs Sergio Perez to get past Lando. That is going to be crucial for Max because they need Sergio in play for this race because this is a very strong track for Mercedes. But Max has managed to get a 1.1 second advantage ahead of Lewis. So that means Lewis will not get DRS. Lewis is really struggling in sector 2. He was half a second off Max Verstappen in sector 2. Lanzi saying, come on, Verstappen. Armadeep saying, has a non-Mercedes driver led the championship after 3rd race in 8 years, in the last 8 years? Yeah, I think maybe
Vettel.
Ferrari. Vettel, yeah, Vettel.
Yeah, Vettel has.
2018, I think it was.
This is absolutely crazy. This is a crazy start. And Lewis is really struggling at the moment. This is beautiful. I'm so happy. Lewis has been put in a spliff and smoked.
Good.
Lewis can't do it. I think Lewis should retire.
Oh, wow.
What?
Breaking news about the Man U. There are some suggestions filtering through on social media that some fans remain inside Old Trafford despite the pitch being cleared. Meanwhile, there is a meeting ongoing between official clubs who are discussing whether COVID bubbles have been breached by the invasion of supporters. And there's a video showing fans still in the stadium.
They can't do the match if there's fans still in the ground.
Yeah.
They also can't do the match because their pitch has been invaded by people who haven't had a COVID test and aren't in their bubble. Meaning COVID could be given to the players.
Yeah.
Is that a risk you want to take?
Lewis has overtaken Verstappen. But Verstappen back into turn 3, but can't quite do it. Lewis pushes him wide. Lewis is now in second position. Up they go to turn 4. Into turn 4 they go. This is really going to benefit Valtteri Bottas, though. Really going to benefit. But that was
I don't care about Bottas. I don't care about Bottas.
That was the DRS and the toe. So we await to see what goes on here. There we go. Yeah, it was the toe that Lewis got from Max, but the good thing is Max will get that toe back if he stays within the time needed to get that toe off Lewis. So this could be a jostle for position for quite a part of the race. It looked like Max wasn't getting DRS off Valtteri, so that's why it looks so easy there. And then Lewis just pushing him wide into turn 3. But across the start-finish line for Valtteri Bottas, and Max is really far behind Lewis. He's not going to get DRS. Max is really struggling. Some team radio.
What's he saying?
Wait, I haven't got it on my tracker yet. I haven't. Oh yeah, I have. Oh no, that was when he overtaken Lewis. Nope, still not got anything there. But we await to see what goes on here. This is certainly going to be interesting. Amadeep saying, how can you not care about Bottas after Drive to Survive? That ass deserves a win. I love it. But it does look like there's a bit of a gap creating from Lewis and Max. So Max is really going to have to put his foot on the pedal and really start attacking to try and catch him in the DRS sector.
I know what's going to happen. I reckon Hamilton will close the gap on Bottas and eventually overtake him and hope for Verstappen he will want to try and close stuff on both of them. Well, he needs to.
Let me tell you, Verstappen needs to get a grip on. I've had enough of this now.
He's 1.5 seconds behind Lewis now. That's really not good. And Lewis is really closing the gap on Valtteri. This is not what Max is going to need. I suggest he just takes Lewis out. That's hard. And a lot of this is being caused by Perez not being in the race, really, because he's currently 7 seconds behind because he's behind Lando Norris. And Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has scored for Arsenal Football Club. It is 2-0.
Oh, congratulations on doing his job and getting a goal, just like Werner can't do, but he hasn't done for the rest of the season.
Lancey saying fans are smashing cameras at Old Trafford. Good on them. They need to cause a nuisance. They need to do this because how do you learn else? How do you learn? That's the question. How do you learn? How do these people learn? They only learn via actions and money. The Glazers will have to buy new cameras. A very good goal from Aubameyang as well, though. A very good goal. Odegaard passed it to Martinelli on the left-hand side. Beautiful cross from Martinelli, and yeah, Aubameyang did good to get his legs up that high. And that's 2-0.
That's what Aubameyang's supposed to do. Let's be honest.
Yeah, no, I do hear that. Obviously, the match is meant to start in about an hour, but have the teams even arrived yet?
So yeah, no teams arrived yet. Oh, actually, that was a really good goal. I've just seen it. That was actually pretty good.
Amadeep saying, I get that they need to cause disruption, but do they really need to commit a crime that is destruction of property? Yes, because it forces the Glazers to spend money. For me, I would have dug up. If I was one of the protesters, I'm taking a shovel and digging up part of the pitch, make it unplayable. Lanzi saying just rent a football pitch and play there. Problem solved. Yeah, mate. They'll probably hire out the Etihad. United have quite a good record at the Etihad as well.
Yeah.
Lap 14, going on to lap 15. Valtteri Bottas still in the lead, obviously. Max Verstappen not anywhere near Lewis. He's 2 seconds behind Lewis now. The Mercedes are really running away with this.
I'm just over this now. I don't think Verstappen's. Oh, Perez has just overtaken Norris.
Right. Perez just overtaken Norris, but is that too little too late? Little too late? Christian Horner's probably going to sack Perez after this for that. Knowing how quickly Red Bull deal with their drivers, Perez, you're fired. Helmut Marko's already writing up the P45 for you.
But he's nowhere near Verstappen. He's 9 seconds away from Verstappen. That doesn't help him. Just because you've overtaken, do your job now.
Well, at least one thing, Perez is better than Albon. Because I think if Albon was still here at Red Bull...
Perez has just done a team radio. What has he said?
I will see if I've got that. So we had team radio from Lewis on lap 14.
Front placing's just starting to creep up a little.
What did he say?
Basically, front tyres, I think, are a little bit dodge. Lando with team radio here as well.
You're the quickest of the soft runners. Gap to Sainz is stable at 3.4. Lando, be careful. Front under rotation was turn 13. Perez gets closer to the DRS turn 4 to turn 5.
Being given some information there. Perez with team radio.
Nice move.
Just been told nice move. FYI, your P45 is in the post.
Great move, but you're going to be getting a letter in about 2 days' time.
Too little, too late, I think, for this race. The top 4 as it stands is Bottas, Hamilton, Verstappen, and Perez.
Max has closed in a little bit.
1.3 seconds.
He's not as far away as he was before. But I think Perez helping a bit earlier would have helped him, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I do hear that. I don't understand why people are kicking off about the destruction, the damage. That's what they were smashing up. I see. Makes sense. Unfortunately, he's on camera, so you're sort of gonna be arrested for that, bro. But I understand why there's anger. I understand why they're doing it. The protesters, are they still outside the hotel? Oh, wow. They actually managed to get into the boxes up in the top of Old Trafford.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when they said they was inside.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. They're like literally in the boxes. Like, wow, that's a bit mad. There are some serious doubts of this match going ahead now. Serious doubts.
That's it. That's Moss F1 now.
Huh?
That's Moss F1 now, Tana.
I can have both on. That's the beauty of it. Amadeep saying, congrats for Mazepin staying in the race for this long. Yeah, he's only 41 seconds behind Bottas, but yeah, credit to him. Danny Rick at P10, come on. He's P11 now. Amadeep, give it 5 minutes. Yeah, that must have been about Mazepin. Daniel Ricciardo, they're showing Daniel Ricciardo overtaking Sebastian Vettel. Danny Rick into P10. Great move from Daniel Ricciardo there, and really getting a really good race from Daniel Ricciardo. And they're just showing the replay. It was DRS, it was slipstream, it was a tow, it was everything that Daniel Ricciardo would have wanted and required, and a brilliant overtake onto the first corner. Bottas is almost a second ahead of Lewis, and Lewis is 1.3 seconds ahead of Max Verstappen. I blame Chris for Verstappen not winning. Chris, it's all your fault. You were meant to remove some of Lewis's tyres before you came onto the stream.
Oh well, I'm sorry. I'll do it back.
Excellent, good idea. Quickly take a jog to Portugal and then come back once you remove some tyres. Just smash up there. Just do what United did at Old Trafford, but just smash up the Mercedes garage, slash all the wheels. Do something extreme.
Yeah, I'll just do it to Charl Airport. Just a quick flight.
Won't take that long. Just land on the track if you have to. I'm sure they can park up on the start-finish straight.
The only way I can see Hamilton having a problem is if he has to get his front tyres sorted, and Verstappen won't let him go back then.
Well, they'll have to change your tyres anyway, but Lewis is prone to a mistake now. He's getting a bit older, so there's always a possibility. Amadeep saying Omar days. I'm not sure why he's saying Omar days.
I think we're probably about to see in a minute.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm about to see something mad.
Yeah, literally.
You put it about a minute ago, so he's probably about a minute ahead of us.
Oh,
I've just seen it.
Oh, fuck off. Lewis has cheated and got first. Valtteri Bottas is being forced to let him pass.
I'm fucking taking the piss. Come on, Verstappen, don't take this shit. Come on, hon.
told you it would happen.
Oh, but Max is really bloody close now.
Yeah, that's what I
Max
mean. He's
is
not taking any fucking
ridiculously close. This is a bit mad. The FIA should take that lap time off Lewis. They should just make him give back all 7 positions.
Yeah.
Amadeep saying over days, Lanzi saying fuck off Lewis.
Yep.
Lewis is already complaining about tyres. Oh, he always does that. So Amadeep's just notified me not to play Lewis Hamilton's team radio.
Yep.
No one needs to hear him moaning like a little bitch. Team
Although
radio from Daniel Ricciardo.
I think if Verstappen can overtake Bottas.
Hold on. What? Daniel.
You're quick as well. You're quick as well. Quicker than the other midfield cars. Good job.
Daniel Ricciardo just saying, being told that he's quicker than the other cars. Fernando Alonso team radio. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, what were you saying, Charl?
Yeah, I think if Verstappen can take Bottas, I think the difference is going to be.
Well, Max is within shooting distance.
Oh, apparently his Hamilton's tyres are pretty shot.
Yeah, I wouldn't listen to Hamilton. He always moans about tyres. When he's leading the race and he's just a little bitch when it comes to tyres. It really does annoy me. They're doing an update at Old Trafford on Sky Sports. The police are there. That's live. That can't be live, surely. That can't be live. Oh, they're evacuating Old Trafford. We got any update on the United game?
No, I'm just waiting.
United fans have made it into the home dressing rooms, and that is why this game could be called off. A red zone breach in terms of coronavirus.
Of course it is. Oh, who's coming into the pits? Is it Sainz? Oh, Sainz.
Yeah, Sainz.
Carlos Sainz.
A flare. Oh my God! A flare was also thrown towards the Sky Sports studio where Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher was watching from. Sky Sports said during their live broadcast, the pitch side cameras as well, all as balls, corner flags, and other items have been taken.
I don't know. I can't see this game going ahead.
No, I can't either.
No, it's done in my opinion. It's not done ahead.
Yeah, they've been in the home pitches, the home dressing rooms. You can't do much more than that. That's the bubble burst. That's not just like the bubble. That's like not someone touching the bubble. That's someone entering the bubble and violating that bubble.
Yeah. If the game doesn't go ahead, we will do a special stream where we'll basically discuss this. I will try and get a United fan on. I'm sure Charl will love to chat about fucking United fans destroying Old Trafford.
I'm quite happy doing this.
But yeah, we'll do a special stream later on after the race.
Lando Norris. Lando Norris is in the pits.
Lando, they're showing the pits, the pit stop now. A nice pit stop. Is it a bit slow? 3.3. It is a little bit slow, that pit stop, but he should be okay there. He needs to come out ahead of Carlos Sainz, and he majorly does that because he's ahead of Russell and Sainz. So huge pit stop there from Lando. Lando doing a great job there. Oh no, my tyres. Now set faster. Yeah, Lewis sets fastest tap on my tyres. My tyres. They're dying. There's still yet to be an update on the match. There's still yet to be an update. We shall see. We shall see. If the game goes ahead, United are lining up with Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw, McTominay, Fred, Bruno, Pogba on the left, Rashford on the right, and Greenwood up front. So that is how United will line up if this game goes ahead. If the game goes ahead, Liverpool, the lineup is I did have it here. I don't know where it's gone now. It was basically just a load of shit players. Sorry, I said that, Chris. All right, if Liverpool are lining up with Alisson and goal, Trent, Nat Phillips, Kabak, Robertson, Thiago, Fabinho, Milner, Salah, Firmino, and Mane. That is how the Liverpool team will line up if the game at Old Trafford goes ahead. But there's yet to be any update on the United match. Ocon P7. Yeah, he was. I'm sorry, I've been a little bit occupied. I haven't seen any of put any of the comments on. Ocon is he's down in 14th, but he was obviously in P7. Imagine the best way to call off a game in this era is to rush to a changing room and touch stuff. This is very true. Very, very true. Lanz is saying would have just nicked a ball and tried to recreate Rooney's overhead kick. Oh, God, I love it. I think United will just need to get Cantona on the plane and he'll do some flying kicks. That would chase off the invaders. I actually think Cantona probably joins in with the protest, if I'm being brutally honest with you. That is what I think will happen. Gasly, obviously, in the pits now. He's dropped behind Norris and Sainz at this precise moment. And he's behind Russell. George Russell having a good showing. He is currently in 11th. Craig saying teams are still in the hotels. What's your thoughts, guys, on this protest? Too far now with things damaged and stuff? No, I think personally, this is just my response. I have no issue with it. They've not hurt anyone. They've not hurt any member of public. They've not hurt any staff member. They've only damaged property. And to be fair, property can be replaced. As long as they don't touch any of the security and they don't hurt anyone, I see no issue with this. That's my personal thoughts, my personal feelings. At the end of the day, they just don't, for me, if they were to hurt another fellow human being, that's far too much. That's nowhere near acceptable. To damage property, nah. For me, that's just property. At the end of the day, property is property, especially for a club like United. That I'm sure they can afford to replace a few cameras and get a hefty bill off Sky Sports, which I'm sure they'll love. Lanzi Mazepin is still going. Is this real? It is. It actually is. As shocking as it is. The fans are still I don't even know what I was saying there. No idea. I've no idea. I completely lost track of thought. But yeah, as long as this game is real. This matter is real. So trying to work on about 700 different things. It's quite mad. Manchester United versus Liverpool has been delayed. Player safety is utmost paramount. I don't see this game going on. That is from Gunnar Sauls, if anyone is interested. Amadeep saying Lewis complained about his tyres on lap 21 and on lap 27 he sets a fastest lap, for fuck's sake, Lewis. It's just mind games, isn't it? It's just mind games. But Max Verstappen not able to get past Valtteri Bottas at the moment. Sergio Perez is way down the line in fourth, but he's about 7 seconds. He's 8.8 seconds behind Max, which is not going to help him at all. But Chris, what do you make of the race so far? Well, obviously on lap 27.
Probably as I expected. Start the race, I predicted Verstappen to win just because of the quicker car at the moment, and obviously predicted Hamilton second, and still I think Hamilton's gonna win if I'm being honest now. Because if Verstappen keeps getting the air behind Bottas, that only helps Hamilton a lot more.
But
who knows? We need to wait and see for the rest of the race because you never know in F1. So yeah, Hamilton could get a punter and then all of a sudden it hits off.
The graphics are tripping now. How has Perez got a tyre age of 33 when there's only 29 laps? Qualifying. Yeah, so qualifying. He would have done some laps on them tyres in qualifying, remember? So that will be how he's got 4 extra laps on him. That's just my thoughts. Yeah, that's just my idea.
You gotta bear in mind practice as well when they always do qualifying pace and practice and
I just obviously you'd have had one out lap, one in lap, and possibly two quali laps. So that's how, unless the graphics really are screwing up a bit, which would be understandable. Max really needs to get past Valtteri. With Valtteri very fast on the straight, but Max will get DRS. Can he do anything though? That is the issue. He's 0.7 seconds. He's got DRS now. Can Max do anything on the start-finish straight? No, he cannot. He's not close enough to Valtteri. He needs to be about half a second behind Valtteri coming out of turn 15. That's what he needs to do. Really needs to be right on Valtteri's backside to overtake him with DRS, doesn't he, Chris?
Yeah, it's just if Verstappen. This is what I'm saying about him now for the whole season. He needs to be above Bottas. Don't be behind him. If he wants to be the main challenger to Hamilton, he needs to be on Hamilton's tail in the Drivers' Championship, or even in around him, or even above him.
Yeah.
Because Bottas not done enough. He's not done enough to challenge Lewis Hamilton. He's just a yes boy. He's just a yes second driver. Yeah, 2016, Nico Rosberg, love him or hate him, actually challenged Lewis Hamilton. And of course won the title in the end. After challenging Hamilton, so it's the way it is. You have to challenge.
Max, is he any closer here? No, still not close enough to do anything. But Charl, what are you making of the race so far?
I mean, Verstappen's disappointing me right now. Like, just overtake him, man. Come on. Like, come on, man. Just overtake him. So, just to let you know, team news has come in.
Yeah.
But there's... Obviously, they have been in the dressing rooms. But they have moved fans away from the doors of the Lowry to allow players to access coaches. So the police have moved fans away from the doors of the Lowry.
I'm going to be very concerned if this game's going ahead.
Especially with the COVID Especially with the COVID regulations.
Yeah, I'd be very concerned if this match goes ahead. Really concerned. I'll be very upset, to be honest, because they're not putting the players' safety at the front of their minds.
Also, I don't want my team playing against Man United or Liverpool. I wouldn't want my team to be playing any of those teams now that COVID regulations have been breached.
Yep.
No. Yeah. It's just safer to do it on a different day where maybe this is sorted. Like, for me, they really need to deal with this. Martinelli is injured. He's on the floor. A lot of pain going through him. Willian is basically having a go at a player.
I'm now tuning in to watch this because I need to see.
Oh, that's a bit of a nasty one. That is a bit of a nasty one. Should be. It's a knee. He's had issues before, Martinelli, hasn't he?
So red cards. A straight red cards.
Yeah, it was a bit of a. It was a nasty tackle, to be fair.
I haven't seen it in replay yet. I'm just waiting to see it in replay because it happened so quickly. They didn't zoom in on what actually happened.
Oh, Max is really getting closer to Bottas now. Much closer.
Come on! It's about fucking time.
Come on, Max. Come on. Oh no. It's turn 14. Max hasn't got the speed in turn 14. That is the issue.
I still think he didn't overtake him, but it just went.
Oh my god! Look how close he's got. Oh my God. Okay, come on. Oh, come on.
Nice.
Come on, Verstappen, man.
Lewis with the fastest lap, as you would expect. He said, obviously, tyres. So, of course, Lewis puts in the fastest lap. Of course.
Shock horror. Apparently, there are some major security issues with the Old Trafford, and still real doubt as to whether the game's going ahead.
The player's still in the hotel, I'm guessing.
Yeah, they've shown. They've said that they've moved fans away from the doors, but they haven't actually said anything else yet.
Just postpone it. May as well.
Stan Collymore saying breaking 2 hours to clean touch points at Old Trafford. We could be getting an evening kickoff or come back another day.
Oh my God. I don't get how they're going to get away with letting this kind of slide.
They can't. They can't.
Yeah.
Armadeep saying Tsunoda struggling a bit. Tsunoda is struggling quite a bit.
Unfortunately.
At the moment, yeah. Lancy saying they won't call it off. They'll just reschedule it. Well, that's the same thing, isn't it?
That is calling it off though, because it's not playing it today.
That's just a choice of words. It's how you word it. So, yeah. What are we seeing here? So far, so good there, and they're just showing. That looks like Ocon and Gasly having a little bit of a scrap.
Oh, Ricardo's just done some.
Max is 1.5 seconds behind Verstappen. Quite far away. Quite a gap. But we move, and there's a huge gap between Lewis and Bottas. It's 3.6 seconds now, so it looks like Lewis is probably going to win this, if I'm being real. We're halfway through
So apparently the match is going ahead. Bearing in mind, Man United fans were in the changing rooms. The Premier League have informed us that the kickoff at Old Trafford has been delayed. As of yet, they do not have a confirmation of a new scheduled start time.
It shouldn't be going ahead. It really shouldn't be going ahead.
How you're even allowing this to go ahead?
It just shows to me that they don't give a shit about the players.
Apparently, Michael Oliver turned up for the match and has been turned away.
Wow. Where's he gone?
Groundsman inspecting pitch for possible damage. Report of broadcast cameras being smashed. Serious doubt over match. Apparently, there might have been pitch damage.
There could also be glass on the pitch.
Yeah. There is a meeting going on between club officials who are discussing whether COVID bubble has been breached by the invasion of supporters inside the stadium.
Yeah, it shouldn't go ahead. It really shouldn't go ahead, in my opinion.
I have to agree there.
Really shouldn't. But yeah, it's been delayed at the moment, which I'm sure Sky are gonna love this. Some comments here. Amadeep, Max is still your girl to caveat, but he is Mr. Still Your P1. Yeah, I do hear that. I do hear that. It's finished at St James's Park. It's finished, obviously, 2-0 to Arsenal. Serious doubts whether this United match will be going ahead.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't go ahead.
No, it shouldn't. Max is in the pits. Max Verstappen has decided to pit from P3. He'll probably come out into P5, P4.
Yeah, P4.
Max entered the pit lane like F1 2020. Game on pit assist. That's fair. Velvishwan saying the team buses are about to leave. This match.
Yeah, the match has been delayed. Referee Michael Oliver is now inside the ground. But I'm not going to lie, the stadium's contaminated, and the fact that this match is going on, I don't want my team playing any of those teams.
It just absolutely screams
idiocracy.
Yep.
Well, no, for me, it just screams that they don't give a shit about players. It's like, okay, so we're now going to put players at risk of getting coronavirus, and they're going to give that to their families? Nice. I like the idea of that. What a brilliant idea.
Just stupid, man. Just stupid.
Max is on the hards. Mercedes getting ready for a driver to come in. Will most likely be Lewis. Lewis is in. Oh no, it's Bottas in the pits. Valtteri Bottas is in the pits as we speak. He's put on the hards, as has Max Verstappen. There's a 7% chance of Max overtaking Valtteri. That has just got even slimmer. Max just coming around turn 15 now. Bottas is just exiting the pit lane. Not a chance is Max going to do this. But Max is going to have warmer tyres. His tyres are going to be a bit warmer. So he could potentially do the overtake in this lap. Max Verstappen right there. Oh, and Bottas is really struggling now. And there we go. Bottas is really struggling to warm up his tyres very quickly. Max is going to have him. And there we go. Yes, boys.
Come on, Han.
Rashford is lucky that the match might get postponed because Quebec would have had him on road.
Velvishwan, man. You kill me.
Velvishwan, mate. Rashford wouldn't have been playing up front. It would have been Mason Greenwood. But nice.
Niall, loads of people are asking for a Man U watch-along. I think you should do one because people are asking for it on Twitter.
Yeah, screw it. I'll set it up now.
Right.
Who's up for joining me on the United watch-along?
I will.
Excellent. Sorted. Oh, that means I don't have to do a match reaction. Perfect. I'll get that sorted now. Is no one doing a United? Is no one doing a watch-along?
I've literally just seen like 5 people asking. Like
that is a bit mad. We'll do one straight after this race. No, Niall, Rashford is up front, Greenwood on the right. Yeah, that's how they're saying it. Velvishwan, trust me. Rashford ain't playing up front, mate. Right? Greenwood will be up front. Rashford will be on the right. That is how it always is. Velvishwan is being a bum.
Breaking news: Inter Milan are champions.
Conte
has done it. Antonio Conte, the legend, the man, the myth. But yes, Inter Milan are champs.
Congratulations to Inter Milan.
Which means for the first time ever,
Mason Mount over Mason Greenwood. Don't even play in the same position.
Yeah, they're not. I was literally about to be like, no, wrong position, hon.
Mazepin's still in. He is. But yeah, what were you going to say, Charl?
Yeah, this is the first time Juve have not been in the Champions League or actually won something this season. This is really a poor season from Juve. I guess that's what happened when you do a Lampard and you give their manager a dream job.
Indeed.
However much it breaks my heart, I love Perlo, but dude, he doesn't know what he's doing.
No, he is struggling a fair bit.
It's not.
But again, it's not even his fault. Shouldn't have been put in this position. But yeah, what were you going to say, Chris?
I'm done.
What?
Someone just, I'm not even crying. Someone obviously posted them throwing the tripod, and someone just tweeted, if you're going to destroy a camera, at least get VAR, for fuck's sake.
Yes, they should have done.
Killed me.
Oh, they should have done VAR, shouldn't they? That's what they should have done.
Oh, that's made my day.
Comment here from Velshwan. If Kabak played for Inter, they would have won, went unbeaten in the league. Armadeep saying, I mean, Juventus did get relegated 15 years ago. Small club mentality, to be honest.
Oh, dear me.
I'm just setting up the stream, so if Chris, explain to him what F1 is. Explain to him what's going on.
Well, at the moment, Perez is leading, but that won't last long.
That is very true. That is very true.
Unless he has a fast pit stop, but I don't see it.
I mean that's you're asking a lot there, mate. You are asking a lot there. I've almost got the stream set up. Hashtags. There we go. The driver tracker is currently unavailable whilst I use my phone to set up the broadcast. I don't know what if they put down a kickoff time.
No, I don't think. I think it's just still the air day, isn't it?
Yeah, I know it's still delayed, but I'm just wondering how long's this race got? Probably about 30 minutes.
Not on, to be honest.
Just to clarify, does someone want to tell me why Perez has overtaken Hamilton?
Pit stop.
Pit stops.
Oh, okay.
It still says 4:20. There's no way they're going to have it kicking off at 4:30. No way.
No chance.
Yes, Chris, tell me the entire 71 history of F1 history, mate.
Oh,
go on.
Come on.
Velshwan saying apparently one of the United fans just scored an overhead kick. It's saying kickoff delayed, so it won't be 4:20. I will set the stream up for probably about 4:45. That seems like a good shout. That gives us enough time to jump off this and to get onto the other one.
The match officials have made it into the inside of the Old Trafford, but as little as the rest knows as little as the rest of us as when the game may kick off. Man United fans continue to demonstrate in their hundreds outside of the stadium.
This is a bit mad. So I'm gonna set out.
Meanwhile, just to clarify, Velshwan said that team buses have left. Meanwhile, this was 10 minutes ago. Meanwhile, both teams remain locked down at hotels.
Right. Velshwan, can you explain to me why you decided to lie? You lying piece of crap. You disgrace. We want Velshwan out. We want Velshwan out. We want Velshwan out. We want Velshwan out. Velshwan, you need a more chantable name. Can you come up with a different name, please? There we go. Actually, no, I don't want to. Oh no, I definitely don't want to use that. Right. I'm still creating. I wasn't gonna do a match, a watch along, but fuck it, we'll do a watch along. Why not? I haven't done a football watch along in quite some time, so that will be certainly interesting. Jamie Carragher looks very tense, stood there with a microphone. It's okay,
there's,
buddy.
There's
It's only about
it's
70.
because they had flares thrown at them earlier.
Yeah.
Hey,
And also there's
he's
now
in Old
police
Trafford.
helicopters. There's now
He's in
police
Old-
helicopters being brought
Oh,
in.
jeez. He's in Old Trafford, isn't he?
I'm assuming the police helicopters would be to scan for people inside because they can show heat detections in buildings.
Yeah. Yep. Indeed.
So that would be why there is a police helicopter. Oh,
Chris, are you in?
oh, Bottas has just got the fastest lap.
Oh.
At least it's not Hamilton. At least it's not Hamilton. At least it's not Hamilton.
my response. Oh.
At least it's not Hamilton.
This is true. Armadeep saying, Chris, how old is your front three? Grandpa FC. Grandpa FC.
Yep.
Roy Keane doesn't look nervous at all. Roy Keane's like, it's only some angry fans. I've dealt with them before. Valve saying, I thought I said they were about to leave. Yeah, about to leave is similar to they're leaving right now. It's very similar. Are you taking? Oh, this is taking the piss. Oh, there we go. That's fine. I thought I lost all my work on. Just FYI, guys, when you're making stuff on StreamYard, if you lose everything that you've written and copy and pasted and all that, you're gonna be really
Just to
annoyed.
clarify, Roy Keane is absolutely having me in stitches. The man's like, I think it's well deserved, this protest. It's been done quite peacefully, apart from the bottles and the flares, which were aimed at Jamie. I love how he does. He's like so open on it. It's like,
He's like, apart from the fans targeting poor Jamie, trying to
he was literally like, it was just a couple of bottles and a flare. Like, it was just a Jamie. Like,
what I've done is I've set it up.
All the kind of pundits are agreeing that this protest is justified, that the Glazers aren't doing justice.
Armadeep saying Graham Souness is about to blame Paul Pogba for the pitch invasion. Velv saying, okay, my bad, I blame Prime for that. Charl, can you just let Prime know that Velv is blaming him for getting something wrong? Velv, you're in deep trouble, bud.
I'm just about to message him now.
Prime's on his way, Velv. Velv's gonna be like, uh-oh. Please don't hurt me too much. All right, but I've set the watch along to the United game at 4:45 because I don't see it happening quite early. Why not? Share link. Right. Chris is going to be watching the Liverpool game going, please don't hurt us too much.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Chris is a Liverpool fan. Oh, shit. It's a shame for you. Well, your team might even get to play today.
Yeah, they might do. Live at 4. Back to the Formula 1, though. Perez still first. Hamilton second. Verstappen third, and Valtteri Bottas, the very shit driver, is fourth. Val saying, I have 10 accounts, he can't stop them all. I don't know if you want to test it. Armadeep saying, wouldn't Perez get a penalty if he doesn't pit at all? He would. He will absolutely pit. He's not going to be able to stay out for the whole race. A bit irrelevant, but I'd rather have a dark fruits than a wife. I understand that, mate. I wouldn't like a wife at all.
I think Perez is going to wait until Verstappen's in a better position and then go.
Yeah, I do.
Or he's got a bigger gap between him and Hamilton.
Yeah, there's definitely.
Oof. 'Cause, yeah, 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 '
asking for that.
Perez has got some team radio. What is he saying?
Let me tweet this out very quickly, and I will be with you in just a second. I'm trying to make it so it's eye-catching. As you know me, I'm a very eye-catching person. Why is there no turquoise? Give me a turquoise color. Stupid Twitter. They don't do turquoise. Losers. Okay, find me some toothpaste. That's what Liverpool's away kit resembles. Chris, does your away kit resemble toothpaste? Chris is not there. He's like, don't offend me. Don't offend me with blue toothpaste.
I do not want to know all this.
What about toothpaste?
He's done with the offence of his kit. He's like, no, I'm done.
You should always brush your teeth morning and night.
Facts.
There we go. I've just tweeted it out now. So it's going to be at 4:45. The Watchalong. Obviously, I'm sure that kickoff is going to be much more delayed than that. But a good idea there from Charl. Charl is always up with good ideas. It does mean that unlikely to be a checkered flag show tonight due to many reasons. We have got Hall of Fame at 9 p.m. though. Still working on a panel for that. But I know Andrew and Saul's are definitely
I'm doing
confirmed.
it.
Charl is also confirmed. RJ might be there. Matt, I'm not sure about. He was drinking last night. He got very drunk.
What about Dom?
Dom, I messaged him, but he's ignoring me like the rest of them. To be honest.
Oh, Lewis Hamilton's got the fastest lap. Has Perez's team radio come up?
I'm just loading up the driver tracker now. So give me 2 seconds to link it back up. Gary Neville is currently talking on Sky Sports. I have no idea what this man is saying.
I will let you know.
He's probably agreeing with the protests. Right, I'm on lap 29. No, I want to be on. Right. Oh, I can't. Right. So I'll pause it there. Right, sorted. Hamilton is catching that. Did you see Fogden's drive 8 hours just to see watch Bolton lose? Love to see it. How has he watched them lose? Not allowed in the stadiums. Not a clue. Not a clue. I have no idea. But as we right, so come into that area, I just need to work out when I'm playing this.
Oh, Mazepan's under investigation.
As is Sergio Perez.
Results.
Why are they under investigation?
I mean, I don't actually know. I just saw it.
Because Mazepin done what Mazepin does and
ignoring blue flags.
Yep.
All right, here's the team radio from Sergio Perez. He's basically calling everyone fucking idiots. To put it as politely as I possibly can. He's basically just called them all a bunch of fucking idiots.
Results.
Makes sense. We are rear limited with this tire, with this car. With these tires. So as you would expect, Lewis is complaining again. Lewis has got DRS from Perez. What are Red Bull doing? Indeed. What are they doing? Anyone explain this to me? What are these imbeciles doing? Red Bull Racing really screwing up. But if you haven't already found out, we are doing a Manchester United versus Liverpool watch along with the lovely Charl, who is probably going to banter both teams consistently.
Enjoyably.
She's going to be very happy, regardless of the score. She's ready to watch someone lose or win or draw. And she probably, you probably want United to win, don't you? Just keep Liverpool out of the top 4 race.
Yeah. See, I just want to draw. I don't actually want anyone to win.
A draw
if they get a draw, it's quite happy for me. A draw is what I need.
A draw also means the title can't be clinched to this week.
Yeah, exactly. Which makes it more fun.
I suppose Ollie just probably doesn't want to be the reason that City get the title. He would rather they won the match, the required points, won't they?
See, if West Ham and Man U draw, Man U go to 68 points and Liverpool go to the same points as West Ham, which is 55, but they're still 6 points behind us, which I'll tolerate.
Yeah. No, I do hear that. Massive police presence outside Old Trafford now. I don't think they were expecting all of this. United certainly were not expecting all of this. The players have not even arrived at Old Trafford yet. This is a huge concern with the COVID protocols.
Hamilton has overtaken Perez.
Has he crashed? Oh. I was hoping that he took his front wing off again. But no, I think what Armadeep says there, basically for Perez to give Verstappen a toe, that's a smart move. That, in my opinion, I do hear that, but I do feel that Perez didn't really. Oh, they're boxing Perez, idiots! They should have allowed. They're boxing Sergio Perez. They should have given Verstappen another toe down the straight. That would have really helped. Max Verstappen, 5.1 seconds.
Verstappen's overtaken Bottas, and Perez is in the pit. Perez is out the pit now.
5
so
second,
now Verstappen.
5 second penalty for Mazepin.
Yeah. Why am I shocked? They haven't come up with a time yet for the Manchester United Liverpool game yet, I do believe.
Just cancel it, man.
You heard it here first. Chris Welsh says just cancel it, man. Chris obviously being in charge of the Premier League. Velvishwan saying, don't worry, guys. I will fight the police like how I took out the SWAT team that raided my house. Yes, Bells, you take them out. Red Bull have absolutely fucked it. What a shit show. Indeed. I think that is probably a fair way of doing it. Obviously, we'll talk more about what we've seen over the last couple of hours in terms of football with me and Charl at 4:45. That I think gives me enough time to go downstairs, grab a couple of bottles of beer, and be back up here ready. We have no idea what time the match is. We are yet to be told that the players have arrived. I know that Michael Oliver is in the stadium, so that is all we know.
I've just seen the photo of Michael Oliver taking pictures of the pitch. So I don't know if that's to send them to the managers so they can get some kind of insight as to how bad it is.
I think it would be to send it to the Premier League. Sure. No, it would be to send it to the PGMOL, which they're in charge of referees. Obviously, referees have to do pitch inspections. This is most likely going to be a pitch inspection issue. But we, as I say, we still await to see what happens. 13 laps to go here. Lewis is got a 4.7 gap ahead of Max. I mean, it's unlikely that Max is going to close that gap significantly. What do you make of all of this, Chris?
What the Grand Prix, my pretty earphones
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, definitely the Grand Prix. Definitely the Grand Prix. What do you make of what you've seen so far? Do you put this down as Red Bull absolutely fucking it up?
Yep. Red Bull, that's been my criticism of them start the season. Race strategy. Mercedes are so much better with race strategy.
Yeah.
It's not really all about the cars, it's all about race strategy at the end of the day. That's the name of the game. Get your race strategy right, you're in for a good result.
Yeah. No, I do hear that.
I don't. Of course, nothing's over. Yeah, in terms of driver championship, still end to end. Well, between both of them.
Yeah. No, it is. There are 12 laps to go, but Max is now 4.8 seconds. Bottas losing power. Oh no! It's happened again. Toto Wolff has purposely done something to Bottas's car so he can't finish. I blame Toto Wolff for this. Toto has clearly sabotaged the car.
But I think Bottas is not done enough for Mercedes, but he's still a good F1 driver for a team that is not Mercedes. I think he will. I think he will be. Yeah, if he was at Aston Martin or McLaren, he would start on 6 points for me.
No, that is true. That is very true. Guys, don't freak out. But Mazepin hasn't spun yet. Oh my god, he is an entire minute down though. As is Mick Schumacher. I was about to say Michael Schumacher. Mick Schumacher. There, it's still weird seeing MSC back on the timing screen. Does it makes me remember of his father, Michael Schumacher, and it's just come up here. Valtteri Bottas losing power. Is Sergio Perez going to get onto the podium? He is currently 23 seconds behind him, but we will see. We will see. I think that's Mazepin. Mazepin there in the driver's past? Must be. No, it's Mick Schumacher.
Yeah. Horse is Mick Schumacher. Mazepin wouldn't do that.
This is very true. And yeah, Bottas is really struggling at the moment. He's a full 5 seconds behind Max Verstappen. Max is obviously a full 5 seconds behind Lewis as well.
I feel sorry for Mick Schumacher driving for the worst team in F1 this season.
Yeah, you know when you're getting lapped by well, he's not being lapped, is it? Was he lapped? No, he hasn't been lapped yet.
Nope.
You just know that Haas is not a good car at the moment. But we await 10 laps to go in today's Formula One FIA World Championship Round 3 Grand Prix de Portugal. Lewis looks like he's just going to easily take this. But there has been team radio for Valtteri. I'll see if I can get it. Here it is.
What was that? Was it exhaust temperature sensing error?
Bottas has recovered a touch on the last lap, although he still is a lot slower than his rivals. Perez himself is clearing back markers, so can't capitalise and narrow that gap. Still 23 seconds between Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas. Fernando Alonso overtaking Daniel Ricciardo there. It's Alonso up into 9th. And Daniel Ricciardo is in 10th at this precise moment.
Alpine doing well this weekend at the moment.
Yeah, they've had a good weekend. Ocon is 7th, Alonso in 9th. That's not a bad race weekend for Alpine, formerly known as Renault. Renault again leaving the sport. Many times they've done that now. They've done that quite a few times. Never left as an engine manufacturer, but they have left as a works team multiple times.
To be honest,
Manchester United versus Liverpool still kickoff delayed. They have horses.
To be honest, I still call Alpine when anyways.
Yeah, the police have horses. Reports suggesting the protesters are about to go get horses. It's going to be a horse beat horse situation. Mike Oliver currently on the phone inside Old Trafford, begging not to have to referee this match. Mike Oliver's like, I don't think we should do this, guys. I'm a bit concerned. Bruno is going to scream at me. Vettel and Stroll are struggling. Yes, they are. They are down into 13th and 13th and 14th. Vettel and Stroll as it is. Stroll got a new update onto his car this weekend as well. New aero package, only being given to Lance Stroll because it is one of them. It's sort of they're still experimenting it, so it's one of these experiments that they're doing. Doesn't seem to be working too well for Lance Stroll at this precise moment. So we shall see. 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go. The gap between Verstappen and Hamilton is 5.1 seconds. The gap between Bottas and Verstappen is 4.9. Perez 25 seconds behind Valtteri Bottas. It's what you like to see, isn't it?
Indeed. I love replying to people like that. Indeed.
Also, if you have no job, Indeed is the perfect place to look for.
I knew that.
Fernando Alonso up into 8th now. He's overtaken Carlos Sainz. He's now 6.2 seconds behind his teammate Esteban Ocon. In fact, what I need to do is send Charl the link to the Watchalong. I forgot to do that. What a smart guy I am. What a smart lad.
AlphaTauri been a bit disappointing this weekend. Yeah,
it's not been great. Hold on, who are you on about?
AlphaTauri, Dazi and Tsunoda.
Yeah, it's not been. This track is never the greatest track for them.
This is what I'm saying. Like a few tracks.
I just remembered I forgot to send you. Just send it to you.
Perfect.
For the United one.
The police are currently moving protesters back, which I'm assuming means the game's going on.
I presume that the protesters are going to go get their own horses, and it's going to be horse beat horse. Evil times. Go on, United. Really do some fun today. Imagine taking some horses into Old Trafford. That would be hilarious. Amadeep saying Norris currently in 5th position. Perez. But yeah, Norris has had a great start to the season. He's really been, that is without a shadow of a doubt.
To be honest, he is too good, and he is talented, and he is going to be a world champion in the making 100%. In a few years' time.
Yeah, I mean, one is Russell, the other is Leclerc, the other one is Lando Norris, Verstappen.
Shut up, Bell. They literally they're not able to leave. They're still in their hotel rooms.
Oh dear, Valve. Why are you lying?
They were in the hall bit down on the 1st floor, but because of safety reasons, they moved them up to their rooms.
The police are really getting rid of the fans, but this damage is done for United now. Really put a bad security presence and police presence. This is not a and for me, damage is done. Damage is done.
Indeed.
5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. Lewis is going to win this race.
Yep. I'm sure Verstappen would have tough 2nd place after starting 3rd.
Maybe.
But
I think Max is going to send it and just take him out. It's going to be like Senna and Prost all over again.
is it?
The stream is lagging. Lagging.
Don't know.
It's lagging. I'll have a look. Well, let me open YouTube. There we go. Massively apologise. We are near the end anyway.
Perez has got the fastest lap now because Hamilton don't get that extra points.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I've turned off everything that's using internet.
Mick Schumacher has just gone to 17th.
Yippee you.
Is that
Hearts are moving up here.
Latifi?
I mean, it's the best he's done so far.
No idea what is going on with the stream at the moment. As I say, we are near the end anyway.
It had to be Timmy Whitening, doesn't it?
That is indeed he has. No idea. Full internet, everything should be good there. So I don't have a clue how it's still lagging. Possibly an issue.
Well, Hamilton's winning now, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean Lewis has won. I mean, touch wood. We shall see. Pretty much over anyway. Because I'm sure Charl would like a little comfort break before we actually then do another stream, which I had never. Now I owe Charl. I think it's on about 7-8 different streams. If you ever need me, I
will be on next weekend for the Wine and Football show. I am dragging him on for that.
I have wine. It is okay. I will bring a lovely. It will be either Chardonnay or Shiraz, one of the two.
Oh, I like that.
I've got a full. It's sort of like in between the dry and full-bodied for the Shiraz, and for the Chardonnay.
Oh, Verstappen was in the pits.
Little bit. What?
Verstappen's in the pits.
Oh, he's going fastest lap, isn't he? No, he can't be. Oh, he was, yeah. He's going for fastest lap. Sergio Perez currently the fastest lap. Max, I presume, has just chucked on a pair of softs. I presume that is what is going on. But yeah, my Chardonnay is a touch sweet as well. It's got a bit of a sweetness.
Hamilton's on hard, and Verstappen's just changed to soft.
Yeah, it means that. Yeah, it means he's going for fastest lap. Then obviously this is the last lap. Valtteri Bottas currently with the fastest lap of 1:19.3. That is the fastest lap for that. Right. Oh, Chris has jumped. Chris has disappeared. But we are on the last lap anyway. Lewis Hamilton comes across the last corner, and Lewis Hamilton wins the Portuguese Grand Prix round 3 of the FIA World Championship. Lewis Hamilton is the winner. He has crossed the line first. Maximum points for Lewis. Max Verstappen is chasing the fastest lap. Can he do it? He's gone a bit wide into that last corner.
Fastest lap is Bottas. Bottas has just got the fastest lap.
Fastest lap, but what is going on here? Will Max get fastest lap? And Max Verstappen has put on the lap to get the fastest lap. Max Verstappen with a 1:19.8 is now the fastest lap of the race. But guys, a big thanks to everyone watching. Currently the top 5 is Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas, Perez, and Lando Norris. But we are going to end it really, really quickly. Normally we would be chilling for a couple of minutes, but we can't because me and Charl do need to get a comfort break before we start another mega stream. A mega thanks to Charl for doing this.
Yeah.
One of the best female YouTubers you will see. So make sure you do check her out.
Guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel.
Please do. But before we do go, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. It does massively help us out. Charl, where can they find you?
You can just find me on Strong TV, and you can find me on here in about 5-10 minutes for the Man U watch along.
Yes, it's a bit of a quick turnaround, but it is hugely appreciated. A big thanks to everyone that has been watching. A big thanks to Chris, who has also been on. If you want to find where Chris is on YouTube, he is at his name, Chris Welch, on YouTube and on Twitter. So make sure you do check him out as well. Also, please do subscribe to Strong TV. Great work over there, especially if you're a Chelsea fan and you like watching a bit of Chelsea content. Make sure you check her out over there as well. It is really, really good. That is a fact. But we're going to go now until we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes, ready for Manchester United versus Liverpool live from Old Trafford. So make sure you tune in for that one. I need to go grab myself some beers.
Yeah,
I'm sure Charl is there. Like I would like some alcohol as well. And we will be back. But until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in